wine real quick before I show you how to make a yummy dish. It is steamed clams with beer and chorizo. Y'all, it's so good and it's so easy. It's all in one pot, and I love that. No mess. I want to go through the list of ingredients first. We've got chorizo. The recipe calls for 1/4 pound. I cut them into bite-sized chunks. Then we use 2 plum tomatoes. I actually pureed one and then chopped up the other one. We use 2 cloves of garlic and 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Beer makes your dishes yummy. And then we have 1 white onion chopped. 3 sprigs of thyme. I always say we need a little more thyme. Salt and pepper. I use sea salt and ground fresh pepper. Also, then we've got our steamer clams. I got 2 pounds of those. You want to be careful with clams. You always want to clean them with a scrub brush. There's sand and grit on them. So clean them off, wash them under fresh, cool water, and then they're ready for you to cook. White bread cut on the diagonal, used for sopping up the sauce that you're going to be preparing, the beer and the tomatoes and everything mixed together. So that is the list of ingredients. Hey, okay, what I've done is add the garlic and the extra virgin olive oil to a medium-high heat, actually a medium heat. And you want to soften the garlic. Now I'm going to add the onion, and I'm going to cook that onion. I want to soften the onion, and we're going to let that cook for a little bit. Once your onion is softened, sauteed, you want to add your chorizo. We want to brown that. So we're going to dump this in here. So easy, y'all. This is just such an easy dish. But I can't wait to hear how much you like it. Your whole family's going to love it. If you have guests over, everyone's going to love this dish. Hey, I've let this cook now for about 15 minutes. You want just the chorizo to be brown or your liking. Then you add the sprigs of thyme, and you want your tomatoes in there. Stir that around and let that simmer. These flavors are going to be so good. We've let this simmer for about 2 minutes. We're going to add the clams, and we're going to add our beer. And we're going to cover and let the dish simmer until all the clams open up. Just going to give it a swish around. Get those clams all covered up. We want them all to cook, and we want them all to open up. If they don't open up, we're going to have to toss them. I'm going to have another glass of wine. This is what I'm going to do. Steamed for approximately 10 to 15 minutes again. You want to make sure all your clams open up just like that. If your clams don't open up, they don't want to come out, and you need to toss those babies. They're not going to be good for you. You want them all to open up. As you see, mine look like they're all open, and I got a good batch. I'm just going to tell you, I shop at my favorite store, Fresh Market. I like the freshness, of course, that they give us. I'm going to dish this up. I'm going to set my bread in my dish like this. I'm going to get a big spoon. Because we want a big bunch of this in my dish. Probably leave out the thyme. I'm going to put a bunch of juice in here with the onions and the tomatoes. I'm going to put in some chorizo, the sauce. Does that look delicious or what? If you've not had clams like this before, you want to have clams like this from now on. These are delicious. That's a pretty big helping. Gonna let that go for now. This is exactly all that we do. This is a dish, and it's going to make everyone happy.